Hello, audience.
Hello, Ryan Glass.
Many Americans are addicted to caffeine and consume large amounts of it daily. Society has become dependent on consuming beverages that give us energy rather than focusing on better life habits that have the same results. Minors are no exception to this growing problem and happen to drink large amounts of caffeine not only for physical effects, but also for social effects as well. My name is Ryan Glass, and today I will be talking about consuming energy drinks and the serious problem that it is for many people of all ages, with one solution being to place an age restriction on buying them. Today I will be covering how consuming energy drinks is a problem and the harmful effects they have on people, why placing age restrictions on buying energy drinks is a good solution to the large number of minors consuming them. Energy drinks are very popular and are sold across the world and can easily be bought at almost every store. Most people have heard of the drinks Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster. These are a few examples of some of the most popular energy drinks on the market today. Because of the large amount of caffeine in energy drinks, people often feel that they boost their energy, and for some, this allows them to focus better. Many people rely on boosts of energy to get throughout their busy days. Having a drink that can give a person energy seems to be an easy fix when we're all tired. Adolescents use the boost of energy to give them an advantage in school, sports, and other extracurricular activities. Many adolescents think that drinking energy drinks is cool. Social pressure also plays a role in their popularity. Because of the boost of energy and mental focus, the consumption of energy drinks is a huge problem here in the United States. In an article from the Psychology of Addictive Behaviors titled Caffeinated Energy Drinks Use by U.S. Adolescents aged 13 through 17, a national profile, it talks about how over half of young adults in the USA and almost 1/3 of teens aged 13 to 17 years old consume energy drinks. Energy drinks have more caffeine than the average cup of coffee. According to an online article titled Characteristics Associated with Consumption of Sports and Energy Drinks Among the U.S. Adults National Health Interview Survey from 2010, some energy drinks have more than 500 milligrams of caffeine, which is about the equivalent of 14 cans of caffeinated soda. Consuming this amount of caffeine can cause caffeine toxicity in some people. Imagine 14 cans of caffeinated soda concentrated into one drink. Considering that caffeine is a stimulant, that is a lot for a person's body to process all at once. This can be dangerous. Large amounts of caffeine can have a negative effect on a person's body. In an article titled How Much Caffeine is Too Much for Young Adolescents, it talks about the effects of large amounts of caffeine being consumed by adolescents, with some of these effects to include sleep impairment, anxiety, nausea, osteoporosis, gastric ulcers, and cardiovascular problems. In another article titled Teen Energy Drinks, it talks about an incident where a 16-year-old boy from South Carolina died from a heart arrhythmia after drinking too much caffeine. It was found that he had consumed a Mountain Dew, a latte, and an energy drink in just 2 hours and then proceeded to collapse at school. I also have a similar story of a friend of mine from work. We were doing a very important task that day, and while we were working, he passed out. I called 911, and after emergency services came and rendered aid to him, they transported him to the hospital, and it turned out his heart was also in arrhythmia. It had turned out he had drinking multiple energy drinks and Diet Coke that day together, which caused that to happen. Once he got his heart back in a normal rhythm, he was released. 6 months later, he was doing the same thing, drinking Diet Coke and an energy drink, and it happened again. His doctor advised him that he needs to stop drinking energy drinks. Due to the popularity of energy drinks and the side effects of drinking them can cause a person's health, care workers here in the United States are seeing an increase in patients requiring treatments. In the New York Times article titled, More Emergency Visits Linked to Energy Drinks from 2007 to 2011, the number of patients seen in emergency rooms for energy drink related issues have doubled, with over 20,000 people having been seen in 2011 alone. Considering that an adolescent brain is not as developed as an adult brain, the choices that a person makes later on in life are oftentimes different than those choices made during adolescence. Because energy drinks are sold in so many stores across the United States, it is easy for anybody to buy them. There are no regulations when it comes to selling energy drinks. Smoking cigarettes used to be unregulated, but as more was learned about harmful effects of tobacco, laws were passed regulating who can buy them. Many years ago, there were no regulations on minors buying cigarettes and tobacco. As society learned more about harmful effects of smoking, laws were put into place to protect the minors. Now you must be at least 18 years old to purchase cigarettes here in the United States. This has made purchasing cigarettes as a minor more difficult and has reduced the amount of minors smoking them. The United States needs to regulate selling energy drinks better. There should be laws requiring a person to be at least 18 years old to purchase energy drinks. Because of the potential health complications due to consuming energy drinks, there should be laws against selling them to minors, the same way there are laws against selling cigarettes to minors. In a direct quote from the article titled, Teens Energy Drinks, it is stated that the American Academy of Pediatrics is unequivocal in its position on caffeine-rich energy drinks, saying they should never be consumed by children or adolescents. As more adults and children are being seen and treated for side effects of drinking energy drinks, people are starting to speak up and take action. In an online journal titled Warnings About Energy Drinks for Teens and Young Adults, it is stated, research has uncovered troubling links between energy drinks and health problems, especially heart attacks, and some legislators are considering bills to ban the sale of energy drinks to kids. Clearly, this is a problem that requires action, and some legislators are starting to pick up on this. In conclusion, the companies that make energy drinks are catering to the loud voices asking for more. We need to be louder and ask for regulations. Consuming energy drinks is a serious problem for many people of all ages, and one solution is to place an age restriction on buying them. Today I talked about how consuming energy drinks is a problem and the harmful effects they have on people, why placing an age restriction on buying energy drinks is a good solution to the large number of minors consuming them. In the words of Dr. Seuss, unless someone like you cares a whole lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Thank you.